Imagine you're driving down the highway. You press the gas pedal to pass a truck, but instead of shifting down and accelerating, your engine just revs loudly and the car barely speeds up. That sinking feeling in your stomach is exactly what happens when your transmission starts acting up. And if you have plugged in a scanner, you might be looking at the trouble code P0766. This specific code stands for Shift Solenoid D Performance, or stuck off. Now, do not let that technical jargon intimidate you. Basically, your automatic transmission is a complex hydraulic system that relies on fluid pressure to change gears. Inside, there are these little electrically controlled valves called shift solenoids. Think of them as traffic cops directing transmission fluid to the right place at the right time to engage the correct gear. When the Powertrain Control Module, or PCM, tries to activate the solenoid designated as D and it does not see the correct result, it throws this code. It means the solenoid is either physically stuck in the off position, or it is just not performing the way the computer expects it to. This is not something you want to ignore because it can trigger what we call limp mode, where the car purposely locks itself into a single gear to protect the transmission from destroying itself, which makes getting home a real struggle. The symptoms are pretty hard to miss. Aside from that scary check engine light, you might notice the transmission slipping, overheating, or shifting very harshly. Your fuel economy might even drop because the engine is working harder than it needs to. So what causes this? Well, before you go out and buy a new solenoid, listen to this carefully. The number one culprit is often just dirty or low transmission fluid. If that fluid is old, it gets full of gunk that can clog the tiny screens in the solenoid or make the valve stick. It could also be a dirty filter or issues with the wiring harness connecting to the transmission. If you're going to troubleshoot this yourself, start with the easiest and cheapest step first. Check your transmission fluid level and condition. If it smells burnt or looks like dark coffee, a fluid and filter change might be all you need to save the day. Also, take a good look at the wiring connectors for any corrosion or damage. Dealing with transmission codes can be stressful, but if you catch it early and start with the basics, you can often solve the problem without a massive repair bill.